Hello, everybody. I don't know if you're new or you've been on my channel before. Um, I'll have to keep looking away because the screen's over there. We've got three on, so thank you very much for coming. If you can do chat, then please do and say what the picture's like. And I'm just going to wait, hopefully, for a few more to come on before I start my spiel. So just have a look at the layout if you're new. You are a long way up in the roof void, right up near the ridge board, if you know where that is. That's a bit right at the very top of the roof, showing down. And I will explain why it's all the way up there once I start my spiel. I've got five now, so thank you very much. And I've got Eric Hall on. So good afternoon to you, Eric. You're the first one to actually comment. Now, if you've seen my layout before, you'll realise that you've never really seen this view before. And I'm going to explain when we get a few more on, if we do. I know it's a funny time of the day, but I thought I'd just do this as a notification, which is if you read the description, it will explain. But I will say it in the spoken word, so to speak. And I hope you can see me. I know I'm a long way away. So we now have an extra one. We've got Common Road Junction. So hello, Common Road. Have I got you on my list? Because if I have, I'll have your name. Doesn't look like it, mister. No Common Road. So I'll just call you Mr. Common Road. We'll just do a little bit of jiggery pokery here. So there's Eric Hall. Thank you very much. And there's Common Road. Hey, Robert. Is that Hey, Robert in surprise? Could well be. So I've got seven now. So I'll start with spiel. And anybody that misses it can always look back in there. Not going to be on very long. Absolutely not. As you can see, there are no trains running. And what you can see on the layout is what I did in the live stream with Alan about probably a week and it might almost be nearly 2 weeks ago. But I did come on with this lot, just playing trains, which you may have seen, which was a live stream again. And what I thought, I did recently do a video on filming a YouTube video. And that was basically using one I'd already shot, just showing you some bits. So I thought as something new, if you want, you can watch me filming the next upload. So that's not a live stream, it's an upload that I will film on this layout with these trains tomorrow. And I'm planning on starting at 12 noon tomorrow. That's GMT. Okay. And I've moved the camera. I bought an extra bit of kit, which is basically a very long USB cable, 5 meters long, which is the longest you can have without any drop. I've been informed. Well, I did sort of know that. So this camera is way up on one of the rafters, right up almost near the ridge board, which is why you're getting this view. And the reason I've done that is I wanted to get some of the outside of the layout. Usually when you film, you want to just get the layout with, nothing else in, which is very difficult here, but can sometimes do it with the back scenes and that. But here I want you to be able to see me moving around and filming and setting up the cameras and possibly controlling the logos, although you won't actually see me do it because it's here. The computer's here. At the moment I've got it skewed round towards me a bit. Hello, Roger Hunt. If you want to Common Road, that's quite all right. And I've got my pen here. I'll write it on the list. So there we are. I've got a bit of space at the bottom. So you're Common Road, are you? Why did you call it Common Road? or is it a fictitious name like mine is? Right, I'm ready for your name when you are. Archie. Oh, hello, Archie. Right, you're on my list. So if you come in tomorrow, I'll know what your name is, won't we? Unless I lose a bit of paper, then you've had it because I forget. So, yes, that's right. Well, I called mine Robert's train set because technically speaking, it is. It's not proper scenics. If you look closely, you can see that my ballasting is actually the Hornby track mat that I cut up and put round and did all this. There's about 5 track mats in this layout, believe it or not, all cut up out of bits. And I've still got quite a bit over. Quite a cheap way of doing it because one track mat is only £3 from Hatton's, the MIDI mat. So not an awful lot of money. You'd probably pay that just for a couple of bags of ballast, wouldn't you? Not mentioning the glue and all the time involved in doing it. I'm a lazy sod. Hello, Eric. How's Australia? Hope it's all right over there. It's getting worse here. It's we've got we can now be fined for not self-isolating if we're told to, up to £10,000 apparently if you keep doing it. £1,000 or 500 if you're on a low income. I don't see how that works, but there we are. So yeah, so I've got the camera right up as far as I can, and obviously you can see the back of the post I usually try and avoid, along with all the aerials. And you wouldn't believe how many cables get in the way of the camera. So I've been tucking cables up out the way and whatever on the top of my steps. So great fun. And hello, Cole. Thanks for coming. So this is just, as I've said in the title, a notification. So I'm going to try something really, really new. Whether anybody's ever done it before, probably not, and I should probably find out why. I'm going to let you watch live as I film and upload. So the trains that are on the layout will be set off, run around the layout, and I shall film what I normally film, hopefully. So you'll have to excuse me if I don't answer the chat too much because it usually takes a while to do it anyway, but trying to do it and do the chat and keep you all happy. And I obviously won't be able to talk when I'm filming because it will come out on the video. So I might be pretty quiet, which will be quite new to everybody, won't it? I'm not known for being quiet, as Alan and Rachel will probably testify to. So I'm sorry if I keep looking down, but I've got to look right up. So the camera is literally right up here, so right there. And it's about, I would say it's about 9 inches from the top of the inside of the roof. So where the ridge ball goes up, that's where it is. I couldn't find anywhere else where it was better. I tried it on this side where I'm sitting and it's not far enough away. So I'm fairly happy with that. I notice it's a bit dark down this end here on my picture that I've got here. So when I'm not talking, I might put this light here that's shining at me over there. In fact, you don't really want to see my mug. I shall do it now. So let's swing it round and I shall open up the diffuser. And does that make a difference? That makes quite a bit difference, but I won't be able to have it there when I'm filming because it will get in the flaming way. So I'll have to think of something else. I don't know yet. We'll see. But I shall sort it. So I'm back on my chair. If you notice, I've got my bar in here because I'm right next to the opening. I don't want to go sliding over. So I feel a bit secure with that in the way. So yeah, 12 noon tomorrow. Please, if you want to, please come in and have a watch. You don't have to stay the whole time. And in fact, I might, if I find it gets in the way, I might stop the stream fairly soon. But let's give it a go and see, you know, if you find it interesting, boring, want to see the trains closer together. If you want to see the trains closer together, you'll have to watch the upload when I put it up, won't you? Which will probably be maybe in a week or two. I'm not quite sure yet. We'll see. Right. So what are you up to, Eric? So Australia. So Eric there lives on the New South Wales Victoria border. Lives one side and works the other, I believe. And they've only had 5 new cases today. So I think that's pretty good. Now, over there, it's now, what would it be? 20 past 1, so 20 past 12, 20 past 11, about 20 past 10 at night over there, I believe, today. So he's already had today. He's getting ready for tomorrow. So good fun. I've got 10 on now, so that's not too bad. Have I missed anybody? I don't think I have I? No, I've got everybody on. Right, so I've lost the plot on that, Cole. Hi, Robert. This one here. All in one. All in one. Did I miss something? I sometimes, well, I very often do, I'm afraid. Oh, I see. It's hello, hi, yes, to everybody. So, you're like, I'm going to have a dig at Peter Dixon. I don't know if you've seen his new one, where he's fitted lights in. Went and watched Stuart's St Mary's Church Railway, where he fitted the lights and explained what he'd done. So Peter's done the same, which is okay. Looks okay. Looked great. But in his conversation, which is very nice with the old South London accent. Now I'm North London. You know, he's sort of I don't know down there, but whatever. I'm from Holloway. And he said in his spiel, he said, "Oh, it's been really cold, and I've had to put a woolly on a coat, and he's had to put the fire on in his shed." Now, all right, I admit that sheds get a bit colder than lofts do, but if I go over and have a look at my temperature, it's not bad in here. It's 17 degrees. Now, I don't know what you people think of that. Some will think that's really, really cold, and some will say that's fine. And I think it's fine. And just to prove it, if I can get far enough back, I've still got my shorts on. So, yeah, fine. And a shirt. Nothing else. I haven't got a vest or anything. So, and it's lovely up here. Usually when you come up here and it's 25 to 30 degrees, it's too bad. So, I don't think I'm going to do much more. I've got 11 on now. So it's amazing how people find you, isn't it? And obviously some aren't communicating with me, which is fine. If you like, have a look at my channel, Robert's Train Set. You can see it in the picture there. See what you think. Now, mostly, I've got to be honest, I'm a running session man. I'm not all for doing this and taking the layout apart and redoing it and whatever. So have a look at my running sessions. If you like what I do, please subscribe. If you want lots of how-tos and this and that and live, proper trains, I think my nearest station is quite near, but it has 1 train an hour going in and coming out, and it's a probably 4-car train. My nearest station is Manningtree, which is on the main East Coast line, which is about 20 miles away. So, a 40-mile round trip. I'm not saying I will never do that, but I don't know. So just have a look, and if you like it, you like it, and if you don't, you don't. And obviously, if you can get a channel, you don't have to have any comment. And if you want to subscribe, it doesn't cost anything. You just click on the button, and you're subscribed, and it doesn't cost you anything. You don't have to watch if you don't want, but you will get a notification if I put a new one up, or you'll be able to see that I put something up. So please do that. So I don't know, we've been going unbelievably 15 minutes already. It seems strange being up here with no trains running. I haven't even got Railmaster on the computer. For the new ones, I run my trains on Railmaster, which is a Hornby product. along with an E-Link, which is like a little black box, which is sitting down there on the trolley. So yeah, please tune in tomorrow and see what filming a YouTube video is like actually live. And you won't obviously see the editing. I'll do the editing downstairs, but you will see me actually filming, getting the cameras, putting them on the layout, setting it up, trying to avoid falling over, and all the whoopsies that might happen, which they very often do. I'm sure we'll get one or two not behaving correctly, but yeah, so fairly repeating myself now, I think. So, and I've got 13 on. Oh, hello, Neil. Yeah, so enjoy your cup of tea, Neil. And I did enjoy your little trick with the trains. I was looking forward to seeing your mug, you know, with your expressions. I missed that. You should put that in. It's better than mine. So yeah, do that a bit more often. Hello, Chris Hales. Did you come in earlier? Yes, you did, didn't you? Yeah, I missed you there. Sorry. As I say, if you read the description of this, you'll understand what it's about. Hopefully, if not, just watch it back. I'm not going to be here very long now. Hello, Sort 6233. Are you on my list? I don't know. You might be. No, you're not. Oh, yeah. No, you're not on my list. So I can't tell you now, but that's what you name your channel, so that's fine. So thank you for coming. Yeah, just looking. Yeah, well, you're not going to see many of my trains running around because it's not the idea of this. The idea is to show you tomorrow me filming my next upload. So I'll have the cameras up here, and trains will be running, and it's all kicking off at 12 noon. So I have time to have my lunch before I start, and we'll see how we go. And I've got, as you can see, the camera is a long way away, so you won't really see the trains that close. But you can see them close in the upload when it goes up. I've managed to get the camera on in this position because I've bought a new USB lead, a 5 meter one. And obviously the thing you've got to try and do with it is A, not to get it in the way of the camera, which isn't that easy, and B, not to get it in the way where you're going to trip over it. So I'm hoping I've got it safely stacked. So I'm going to leave this up overnight and just plug it in. So yeah, you will do that, Neil. Good man. Yes, I do quite like your expressions. They're different. They are different, and I like your credits. You know, your titles. They're quite well done. I wish you'd get a few more views because I think you deserve it sometimes. And you know, seeing French logos and rolling stock is great, especially the TGV. You could probably do a longer one on that, and maybe you know, if you can find out where the TGVs are going and that sort of thing, like you know, some of the very good railway. I was watching Ant-Man today with all his 66s mostly. He had a bit of a was on the railway apparently, and he was very good. What amazed me, he was at Peterborough. Now, I have been to Peterborough Station a long time ago, and when you look at the track work that's coming into that, I know people complain, don't they, that we've got these standard Hornby points on our railway, or I have, and they complain, you know, they're not prototypical. You want to have a look at some of the point work there. It looks absolutely almost tighter than this, and some of the track it's got a bit of a straight and then a bit of a curve and then another bit of a straight. It really looks weird. It really does. And you think, how did the trains get round it? Anyway, I'm coming up to 20 minutes. So I think that's going to be a long enough trailer because people are going to get bored watching it, as they normally do. Neil, that's the biggest you can buy. Well, that's the biggest you would want to buy because anything over 5 meters would have trouble with, you know, losing the picture. I think you can boost them if you have to, but and believe it or not, that 5 meter lead is only just long enough to get that camera where it is. I've got to bit stuff together, but I wouldn't get much further with it. So yeah, it shows you, didn't it? That's all right, Salt. if you can't see it live, you can see it afterwards, can't you? So, so thank you for coming. And you might have already gone, but I'm trying to keep up with the chat. This is going to be difficult tomorrow, as I said. I'm not going to be able to talk when I'm filming. So we'll see how we go. All right. Luckily, you can't make any noise, can you, you lot? I can't even hear you typing furiously, so that'll be good. So yeah, I think I'm going to call this a day. And I've gone in the dark, obviously, because I've moved the light. And I hope some of you can come. 12 of you on at the moment, so thank you very much. So I'll let you get on with the rest of your day. And yeah, see you tomorrow. It's 12 o'clock, Eric. 12 o'clock here, noon. So that would be 9 o'clock your side. Would it not be? Yeah, 9 o'clock your side, 9 p.m. Right? So I hope you can make it. It's late enough, isn't it? Hopefully you won't be working. I don't think all the school kids come out of school at 9 o'clock at night, do they? So you should be fine. Yeah, okay, Eric. Thank you very much. Yeah, 1300 your time, isn't it, Neil? Because you're an hour in front. Be 2 hours in front in a month's time because the clocks go back here. Don't know if yours do. Okay, thank you, everybody. And yeah, I think that's about it. I'll give you a big smile. You can see that. And I'm going off. All right. So the broadcast is ending, everybody. And catch me tomorrow and see how we get on. Whether it's going to work or not, I don't have a clue. Bye, everybody. Bye.